TK, you never talk about Ford. You always talk about Stellantis. Well, Stellantis is the ones that's making dumbass decisions day after day. We talk about other companies. We just talked about Honda and Nissan and Mitsubishi. But today, we're talking about Ford. I'm going to put it right here when we come back from the intro. Woo!
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, got it represent.
So imagine you buy a car, truck, whatever, and then you get a recall. And then it's 3 to 6 months that the vehicle's down. You can't drive it. So, breaking news coming out of Atlanta, WANF, Ford Motor Company's recall of the 2016 to the 2022 Ford EcoSport. That's that little ugly missing chromosomes looking SUV, all right? And the Focus 1.0 liter engines has put owners in a difficult position. Their cars have defective parts that could potentially ruin the engine, but the replacement parts will not be available for at least 6 months. According to the recall, the oil drive belt tensioner arm may fracture or separate, causing a loss of vehicle power and power braking assist, increasing the risk of a crash. Several plaintiffs filed a class action lawsuit in June of 2023, alleging the defect presents a serious safety hazard because it can cause catastrophic engine failure without warning. Moreover, Ford is aware that the failures which attract the owner's notice occur frequently just outside the warranty. It is unfairly transferring the cost of the warranty repairs to unsuspecting consumers of the economy vehicles in which the engines are equipped, the lawsuit said. Damn. Vanessa Stevens has been dealing with the consequences for 3 months. Stevens was on her way to work in her 2019 Ford EcoSport when warning lights came on. It's slowing down ever so slowly and slowly. My engine light pops up, but no, the oil light pops up, so I'm thinking I need an oil change. 5-star Ford of Stone Mountain confirmed the parts listed in the recall failed. Then came the really bad news. The replacement parts weren't available until early 2025. Ford Motor Company's service representative advised her to ask the dealership for a loaner car, but Stevens said the dealership couldn't offer one. They don't give out loaner cars because they don't know how long it will take for them to receive the part. Stephen was then forced to rely on friends, co-worker, ride sharing, and rental cars. She says she spent over $2,000 and says the worst part is not being able to get her mother, who lives 300 miles away, get to her mother, who lives 300 miles away in South Carolina. She's 88 years old. She's in full-on dementia, progressing. That's where my fear lies. Not being able to get to her in a timely manner. That's sad, man. Making matters worse, Stevens can't afford to sell the car or trade it in because of its depreciated value. However, she's still required to make her monthly car payments and maintain insurance. In my opinion, Ford should be paying for this. This is I understand that it may be outside of warranty, but if there's a recall posted on this 100%, this is exactly what the cost should be put on. If you knew that you had defective parts and you continued to build these vehicles with these parts that you knew would fail, and you're already being sued for it, I think all of these consumers should be compensated on it. This is going to hit Ford hard. Ford Motor Company did not immediately respond to Atlanta News First investigates. However, Stevens says on the day of the inquiry, she received a call from a Ford representative. The company asked, "Is there anything we can do?" Yeah, the minute the media starts crawling up your ass, yeah, now all of a sudden they want to help people. 5-star Ford of Stone Mountain confirmed Ford Motor Company has authorized a replacement engine. So she's getting an entire new engine in her vehicle. Since then, since the media reached out, do you see it? Like, not just dealers, but manufacturers just never do the right thing, man. They're just scumbags until they know they can look bad. Then they want to do the right thing. Since then, The dealership provided a loaner car. What a shock. Replaced the engine and returned the car 3 weeks later. Ford has since updated the recall on its website to include replacement engine as alternative. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have one of these 1.0 liter engines and there's a recall, go get a brand new engine. It's free. Why replace just the tensioner, especially if you already have 80, 90,000 miles on it? It's like getting a brand new car. Go get a brand new engine. Have them drop a brand new engine in your car and you're going to be in a much better shape than, it's an economy car. You're running it into the ground, right? You're probably doing Uber, deliveries, who knows, right? I would 100% go for engine replacement instead of waiting until 2025 for replacement parts. No. If the engine in your vehicle fails due to a damaged oil pump belt and or oil pump tensioner, Ford has authorized your dealer to replace the engine assembly as an interim repair before the availability of remedy parts for the final repair. This repair will be free of charge. So yeah, go get a brand new engine. Why replace the parts? If they're going to give you a whole engine, take the whole engine. That's just common sense in my mind. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments section down below. I thought this was extremely interesting. And, you know, it's one of the rare times I think Ford stepped up because of the media attention that was coming out of Atlanta, right? So this is so that the rest of you guys, everywhere else in the country know, if you have one of these vehicles and you're part of that recall, go get a new engine. It's free. I recommend it. Anyways, until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.